Several new laws in Florida will take effect on New Year's Day, including a controversial measure that kicks children under the age of 14 off of social media. NBC6 reporter Sophia Hernandez explains what this means for your family.
In 2024, the use of social media among children was a hot-button topic, so much so that the governor passed a new law effective January 1st that bans children under the age of 14 from having a social media account.
The internet's a big world, and you wouldn't let your kids leave the neighborhood without your permission, so why would you let them have an open access to the internet like that?
Some parents praising kicking kids off social media, others not sure it will do what it intended.
They're so tech savvy nowadays and they're younger that I think they'll find a way around it. So I'm not sure how enforceable it is or how much Meta itself or big companies as such will do about it.
The ban, which Governor Ron DeSantis signed into law in March, prohibits children in Florida under the age of 14 from joining social media. Those 14 or 15 will have to get parents' consent before joining the platform, and social media companies will be directed to delete existing accounts of those under the age threshold. It's something Carolina Pareja, a mother of 4, believes will be difficult to enforce and monitor.
I tried creating a profile for a sports page for my son, and I was asked to provide a birth certificate. But I don't see if there's resources and capacity to be able to do that for every single account unless it's reported by somebody else, unless they're notified that there's a breach.
And she's not the only one with apprehensions. Part of the law has already been challenged on First Amendment grounds, and Attorney General Ashley Moody said the state would not be enforcing the law on major social media platforms until the court rules on a motion for a preliminary injunction. A hearing is already set for February. Pareja says her eldest children, ages 13 and 10, have Snapchat, but are only able to access it on her phone. She says it's the way their generation communicates, but parents should ultimately decide when it's right for their child to access it.
You don't want your child to be left out, but and so allowing them to do things slowly but surely and with precautions, I think is the way to go.
Using social media is a responsibility, not just a right.
Vanessa Denon, a professor at Florida State University, says while there's dangers on the apps, it's also a developmentally appropriate way for teens to communicate. She's hoping this ban might be a conversation starter for families on best practices.
By getting parents to talk to their teens about why they want to use social media and how they want to use social media, it should open up a number of opportunities for parents to talk to their teens about why they're worried about them using social media, the behaviors they shouldn't engage in, the people they shouldn't connect with, and perhaps also an opportunity for parents to listen to their teens.
2 teens I spoke with, 16-year-olds Lucia and Jose.
Everyone that I knew had social media, 14.
Yeah, me too.
But they believe this ban is a move in the right direction.
I feel like there's a lot more drama because of the age range. They're not as mature, and they can't make the right decisions for themselves.
And if they could go back in time, they would go appless.
I feel like social media isn't really that important at that age. You're still a kid. I mean, enjoy life. You don't need social media to have fun or to be happy. And I think social media is just a plus, but a very dangerous one.
Sophia Hernandez, NBC6 News.
And in our NBC6 On Your Side special, we look at other big stories that could impact you in 2025, from the cost of property taxes to the new laws that are taking effect. And you can watch this special now on our YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.